This is an intriguing yacht. This is an Arcadia A85. She's a 2022 and she's very, very different from possibly any other 85 yacht that you'll have seen. So I'm going to take you on board of this, give you the full tour and explain what it's all about, because this is absolutely fascinating. They've really torn up the rule book with this one. Come up with something very, very different. Now I mentioned as we're going past, she's got the high-low platform, so that's where the tender would live, but there's also a garage, which I will show you in behind there. And we will come to that. What they've done with this, basically, is they said, how about a yacht where it's just really comfortable, casual, single level living. So everything just flows through this main deck. It's absolutely brilliant. And it starts with this big, comfortable social area here. It's like a beach club feel to it, really, because you're right at the back of the boat. Everyone's together. And it just feels a very spacious area. It takes full advantage of the whole width of the yacht. You can see how it comes right to the edges here. A couple of things to show you just underneath here. We've got a docking station, so that is what that little joystick there is for example. And we've got bollards and so forth there as well. Controls for the passerelle, controls for the swim platform are just there. A lot of shade on here as well as we go on through. And then we'll come on round, and here we are underneath this hardtop, but it's open-sided. There are blinds that come down, so if you want a bit of shade or a bit of privacy, you can have it, but the idea is this is all just one big level and it flows right through this whole deck. So we've got an outside dining area just here, and if we come on forward again, you'll see there's a door on this side, there's a door on this side, and it just continues all the way through. Look at this, another really nice social area. And also look at the roof. These are solar panels. I think I'm right in saying 5 kilowatt of power from those, but the height in here, and I often go on about, oh, I'm 6'1", and you know, but look, I can't even reach the ceiling, and the space that it gives you, or the feeling of space and light, is fantastic. And it means you don't have people disappearing off onto separate decks. Everyone's together, everyone's enjoying the boat. It just makes it a really, really nice place to be. There are blinds that come across these. You can just see them here. So they will come across if you want shade. You can have it. You don't have them open if you don't want to. But with it open, that feels like an indoor-outdoor space, if that makes sense. If we head on forward a bit further, dining area is here. You've also got things like storage for crockery, glasses, all that kind of stuff is all tucked away like that. There's your cutlery. And more glasses, so everything is to hand. And then that flow through continues right through to the galley, which is here, because this has got a bulkhead that will drop away as it is at the minute, or you can lift that up and close that off if you prefer. If we come right on round, then I'll show you that. Side doors as well. Look how everything opens out, so you get the through flow of air. And again, that roof continues. It's something very special, isn't it? Pocket door here, so you can close the galley off if you want to, or you can leave it completely open as it is at the moment. If we come into here then, well, then we've got obviously cooking equipment, we've got the sinks, we've got storage about the place. That's an extractor fan underneath there as well. That's where that bottom one was filled in, but you can see how they you know what storage looks like by now. Refrigeration here as well. There's more refrigeration, which I'll show you on the boat as well. And again, with the side access door, that slides open, so you can really open even this area out. Just fantastic. Here we've got more storage and dishwasher, that kind of stuff is all tucked away there. And this is where that bulkhead comes up. But look at that, you can see from here right down through the entire yacht. That's what I mean about single level living. Cooking up here again. Brilliant. If we come on forward again, past this sliding door, this then is a bridge, and this looks like something out of Star Trek, doesn't it, with this pod across here, with everything flush mounted. Just looks fantastic. And look at these helm seats as well. Brilliant. And again, with those solar panel roof sections. And again, you've got the blinds here. So if you want to close them off, you can do, but that just feels so spacious. And of course, right at the front of the boat here, the visibility that you've got from here is colossal, all the way around, 180 degrees. Brilliant. Multifunction displays, so you've got obviously yacht control, you've got engine instrumentation. These are all displays again. You've got this one configured to charts. There's a mess area here for the crew as well. And you've got alarm systems and that kind of thing across here. And then if we come forward again, huge great compass. Also look at this carbon fibre wheel. Isn't that fantastic? If we come right on around, we will find some steps down. This is crew area down here. And there are two cabins, both en suite. So we've got bunks in this one and storage and so forth. En suite is up here. And then if we cross over, just checking, same sort of deal, bunks, storage back in that corner there, and then in here, on the right switch, there we go. There we go, and then in the centre is shower, and that is shared by both cabins. You can see there's a door on both of them. Thusly, we have got the lower deck to show you, and that is back around here. That one there, incidentally, is day heads for this main deck. That's the galley that we saw, and then this is the steps down to the lower deck. And if we go forward, first of all, we'll find the VIP guest cabin. All, again, very light woods and the pale finishes. The whole boat feels so spacious and so contemporary and casual. It's just really nicely done. Look at that. Facilities are on this side, so we've got the sink here in the centre, and then shower is in behind this one. Isn't that wonderful? And the toilet is in behind here, and the bidet. There we go. A bit like that somewhere, weren't there? There we go. That's better. Perfect. Okay, let's switch that one back off so the fan doesn't keep running. More storage there. That we saw the walk-in wardrobe. I love the lighting and design in places like this. It just looks fabulous. If we head on back, again, look at these finishes here. This is like a sort of almost a stone finish. It's actually, it's sort of embossed. It's really nice. Two cabins back here then on either side. So guest cabins again. A ton of headroom. And an ensuite. And a shower in behind here. And if we cross over, we will find a very similar cabin over here on the port side. There we go. And then another ensuite. Obviously, all the cabins are ensuite. Look at these taps. It's nifty, isn't it? Shower in behind there. And then cracking on, edit out later, etc. Further aft, this then is the owner's cabin. Look at the size of this. This is just fantastic. The overwhelming feeling on this boat is space, because they've not tried to get too much in. And you could find an 85-foot boat with fly bridges and all that sort of stuff that would give you more physical sort of footprint, as it were. But this just feels so open and lovely. It's fabulous. It knows what it wants to be, and that is just a big, comfortable social space, and it does that brilliantly. Dressing table here. Along here, this is wardrobes all the way along there, and then we come right back into this corner, and we've got the bidet there, and the toilet is there. Twin basins there, and then the shower is on the other side. There we go. Even the shower is huge and well lit and lovely. Fantastic. I always feel that you know you're on a big boat when the furniture is not pushed up against the walls, because you can walk around the back of the settee. And this is more storage along here. Beautiful. Okay, let's press on. So back up to the main deck, and I'm going to show you the engine space. When you come up here, that just feels fabulous, doesn't it? Just superb. Okay, engine space is back here. Yeah, good. Okay, perfect, thank you. Okay, engines. Pair of MANs in this one. They're the i6 800 horsepower each. They're going to give the boat about 17 knots, and you can cruise at 14, but the big news is when you bring the speed down to 8 knots, because at that sort of speed you're getting up towards 2,500 miles of range, which is pretty impressive for a boat of this size. It really is. Control systems on this bulkhead. Starboard engines over here. These are on V drives, so the drive comes out at this end and then goes back down through shafts. And the generators are against this bulkhead at the back. And this fellow here will become clearer as to what that is when we go back here, because through this door is the garage. And it is this, which is a crane. So the idea is you can have a jet ski in here, this whole back end powers up, and it just takes it out like a beam crane, lowers it into the water, and of course your tender then goes on the bathing platform that we saw on the outside that retracts down into the water. We've got more freezer capacity in here, we've got more refrigeration in here, we've got washing machines in here, so all domestic stuff really is all down in here. Cool, huh? It is, I think you'll agree, something rather different. People say all these boats will start to look the same. Not this one, not this one. Okay, let's come back up out of here. And the only thing I've not shown you, it's okay to drop that down, thank you, is the foredeck. So we'll finish off up there. Let's come right on up. Look how high these are. These are, well above hip height. It's very much a boat that you feel in and not on. But again, all on that one level. And then right up at the bow, sunbathing here. You've got shade here as well. But also, that centre section there is a table. If you look underneath, you can see the leg for it, telescopic leg. So that can be brought up. These cushions here can be taken off, and this becomes a forward dining area. But that is a boat from the future, isn't it? That's brilliant. So there we go. That is an Arcadia A85. Massive thanks to Northrop & Johnson. They've got this one listed for sale. Give those guys a shout if you're interested, and huge thanks as ever to you all for watching. Let me know what you think of that one, and we will catch you on another one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.